guys, thank you very much for joining me here today. My name is Rose and this is Easy to Cook at Home. Today I'm going to be making a rhubarb cobbler. It's so quick and easy you can get the children involved too. What I like about the recipe is once you know how to make the cobbler, you can alternate with different fruits underneath any day of the week for a different dessert. Super simple, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cut up the rhubarb, and I'm just going to cut it into evenly sized pieces. I'm just going to take those off there and then just chop it into even sizes, just so it cooks evenly. Now I've washed this, it's nice and clean. And then just do the same with the smaller pieces. Don't have to be exact, but you want to get them kind of the same size. Okay, so into my glass here I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of corn flour, and to that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of water. Just give that a good old mixeroony. This is to get rid of the lumps. Make sure you don't have any lumps, you just want a nice little paste. Just keep mixing it till you get a nice paste. Okay, so that's looking good now. It's free of lumps. You don't want lumpies. No lumpy lumpies. Okay, so into the pot I'm going to add the rhubarb. And to that I'm going to add in the sugar, 150 grams of sugar. And I'm also going to mix in the cornflour paste. Give that a stir. And you just cook this for around about a minute. What the corn flour does is, as the rhubarb is in the oven, it thickens up the sauce of the rhubarb underneath and also dissolves the sugar. The result we're looking for. All nicely coated. The rhubarb is coated in the sugar and also the corn flour mixture. We're just going to take that off the heat. Okay, so I've got a 23 centimetre square dish here, well, it's almost square, and I'm just going to put the rhubarb into that dish. Make sure I get all of the nice mixture out as well. And then just layer that out. Once it's in the oven it'll start cooking down, so it'll go further over the dish there. Now I've got 15 grams of butter which I've just chopped up just to make it easy to put on the top. You basically just want to dot the top with the butter. This gives it a lovely flavour. Nice buttery flavour. Then on top of that I'm going to put some cinnamon. You need a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just going to do it by eye. Just want to make sure you get it evenly over. Nice flavour everywhere. And that will be around about a teaspoon. Now for the topping, into my bowl here I'm adding 125 grams of plain flour, or all-purpose flour. To that I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. I'm also adding 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. That's 1 teaspoon and a half. Also 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I just want to give that a good mix around just so you get it all incorporated nicely. Okay, so to my flour mixture I'm adding in 50 grams of butter. Now I've just chopped this up just for ease of mixing. So you just pop that in there. You just mix the butter through with your hands so you get a nice breadcrumby style mixture. It should resemble what you would make for a crumble, but we're going to add some of the wet ingredients to this afterwards to make it into like a spongy topping. You just mix that through probably for about 5 minutes until it's all nicely incorporated. We get a nice crumbly mixture. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. You put it through your hands, it almost looks like breadcrumbs. And you know that all the butter's incorporated in there. So now we're going to get our wet ingredients. Okay, so in my jug here I have 50 ml of whole milk. So I'm going to add in an egg. These are from our chickens. They've started laying again, I'm so happy about that. Okay, so just give this a good old whisk up. Take the egg mixture and we add it all in once into the flour mixture. Just give that a good stir around. Just get it incorporated. Slightly incorporate it. Good. And then we take the mixture and put little droplets all over the top. Okay, so that looks good now. I'm going to put that in the oven for around about 20 minutes. The oven wants to be on at a 200 degrees centigrade, or if you have a fan assisted oven then 180 degrees, or if you're using Fahrenheit, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and if you're using gas it'll be a gas mark 6. Okay, so it was in the oven for 25 minutes and I did put a skewer through it and it's come up nice and clean. It's got a nice brown top on the top of it. And I'm just going to let that cool down because with the rhubarb in it's going to be absolutely boiling hot. Okay, so I've served it up. I've served it up with some nice vanilla ice cream. If I was going to do this in the winter, then I'd probably put some nice warming custard on it. I'm just going to give it a taste test. It's cooled down now, so it's going to be a lot easier to handle. Oh yeah, I can really taste the rhubarb through there in the cinnamon. It tastes absolutely delicious. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that dessert and watching the video. I hope you make it too. It's a lovely dessert for the winter or for the summer. Please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Have a great day and bye-bye for now. Hope to see you soon. Bye.